Deemed an unsightly college dropout and rejected by my family. 5 years later, I faced them at my sister's graduation party. They called me a worthless college dropout, then slammed the door in my face. 5 years later, I walked back into their lives, not for a reunion, but to expose every single one of their carefully crafted lies. Trust me, what happened next was pure chaos. You're nothing but an ugly college dropout. Don't you dare show your face to this family again. My mother's words still echo in my head even now. That's what she screamed, right before slamming the door in my face. I was just 22, standing on the porch of the house I grew up in, my suitcase practically glued to my feet. Through the window, I watched my younger sister, Cassandra, laughing with our parents in the living room. She looked so happy, so carefree. Meanwhile, I was out here frozen, discarded. That was 5 long years ago. My name is Athena, and I'm 27 now. Back then, I was the family embarrassment. The one who never measured up. Too plain, too ordinary, too much of a failure to ever deserve their love, let alone their support. Cassandra, my sister? She was the complete opposite. Beautiful, smart, driven, the golden child. The one who could do no wrong. Growing up in Nashville, Tennessee, I learned pretty quickly that love in my family came with a price tag. My parents, both successful business owners, had these grand expectations for us. We had to be beautiful, accomplished, perfect representations of their status, their wealth. Cassandra? She fit that mold effortlessly. Me? Not so much. I remember the exact moment everything started to crumble. I was in my 3rd year of college studying graphic design. I loved it. Creating art, playing with colors and shapes, bringing ideas to life on a screen. It felt like magic. But my parents? They absolutely hated it. They wanted me to study business or law, something prestigious they could brag about at their country club dinners. My father, he'd scoff. Graphic design is for people who can't do real work, Athena. You're wasting our money on this nonsense. My mother was worse. She never missed an opportunity to compare me to Cassandra, who was pre-med at the time. Your sister is going to be a doctor, Athena. What are you going to be? Someone who makes pretty pictures? Her tone was always laced with such disappointment. The criticism wore me down, slowly but surely. Every phone call home felt like an interrogation. Every visit turned into a lecture about my choices, my appearance, my future. They made it crystal clear. I was a disappointment. When I started struggling with depression and anxiety, they just told me to stop being so dramatic. When my grades eventually slipped, they threatened to cut me off financially. I tried so hard to push through, but the pressure became unbearable. My mental health just deteriorated. I stopped going to classes. I stopped eating properly. I stopped believing I was worth anything at all. And then, one particularly dark night, I made the decision to leave college. Not because I wanted to. Not because it was my dream. But because full story video added in below.